Good morning. Welcome back to We're Not on the Mountain.
Because he's on the ridge.
We're on the ridge. So I came to White Rock Nation, guys, to pick up some things here that I've been needing to pick up for a long time. And also took a little, is it a siesta day?
A siesta day.
I took a siesta day, took a little break yesterday. Just kind of hung out like a hare and a biscuit.
Yep.
Ate some good groceries, hung out with my peeps. But we're here for a reason. And you hear the tractor coming, we're going to do some loading. Oh yeah. Funny thing is, guys, there's a ridge battle going on between Tim and White Rock. But I don't think it's an actual battle because Jason has a bigger, better blue tractor. And they actually have a true ridge. So is it really a battle?
No battle at all.
I don't think so. I think Tim just likes to be a part of stuff.
But I will bow down to the big boy and I will concede to little R.
Huh? Little R?
Little R. He's big R, we're little R.
Yeah, little R. But let me show you what we're about to load up with the tractor, guys. It's a game changer. Game changer. Check this out. We already took the great stuff off the top right here. But check out this Wolf stove. Double ovens, a heating box, a griddle, and 6 massive burners right here.
It was my dream stove, but just too big for the summer kitchen.
Yep, it wouldn't fit in their summer kitchen, so we worked out a deal. I'm her slave for like the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Something like that. So this is coming to Come On 360. And I'm actually going to use it to cook and to survive off of until I get my house set up out there. I'm going to hook a propane tank up to it. I was going to take the Blackstone out there and cook off of that. But this already got a griddle. I haven't had an oven, guys, in like 5 years.
Now you're getting 2.
Yeah. Now I'm getting 2 ovens. I'm going to cook a turkey just to cook a turkey. You know what I mean? Might feed the needy or something. Needy. So that's not all that we're... You look mighty small compared to that big blue tractor.
Well, you know.
I bet Tim wished he had a big blue tractor.
Didn't we just get that tire fixed?
Well, we've had both of the front.
Hey, my front tire leaks too. It's part of it. So,
It's part of that new age suspension they have on
Yeah.
it to keep the.
but that's not all we're here to pick up, guys. I also purchased this a while ago and finally getting around to coming to get it. They're cleaning up the ridge, so they're like, get all this stuff out of here. Now, I actually, to move the metal building that we're taking down on Come On Mountain and moving to Come On 360. But this is a much heavier duty, longer trailer than what I have with no sides. So it'll make hauling stuff a lot easier as far as logs and stuff like that. And I purchased this from Jason a while ago. And now that we're taking down that building and the sheets are like 35 feet, I needed this one instead of my 20 footer. So yeah, I came to pick that up, and then I'm picking up the oven / stove / griddle all at the same time. So we're about to load up the oven and then get it strapped down. Then I'm going to get on the road to 360. I'm going to take the oven and stuff out there, drop it off, and then I'm going to take this trailer to Come On Mountain to park it by the big metal building, because Friday, Mike from Drifting Dreamers and Brindley, my granddaughter's daddy, is going to start taking down the building so we can transport it to Come On 360. Moving and grooving. Ah, look at that view though. I watched the sunset come up right over yonder this morning. Huh?
Maybe the sunrise.
Sunrise. I watched the sunrise come up right over yonder. Was eating a bagel that she made me. It was a good bagel. Well, while they're doing this and getting ready, you want to look at the garden?
Sure.
And then I'm going to hand the camera to Tara because, well, we got to load this stove. Okay, let's talk about your garden.
Look at my garden.
It's so beautiful and organized.
It's so beautiful. Not really, but
I think so.
yeah. So I do have a method to my madness when it comes to tomatoes. Romas are that's my bang.
Yeah.
That's my Shazam. So that's what this whole 3 rows are, and I do garden in lick tubs. So we grow rocks here on the ridge.
Yeah, I seen that firsthand this time.
Yep. So a lot of feeding, a lot of amendment of the soils, but all the Roma tomatoes, all down there, and then interplanted with basil. And then we get into the cherries, and holy cherry macaroni. I mean, yeah.
You already got some babies coming up
Yeah,
right there.
I do. And so excited to have, this is my breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
Because as I'm coming out doing chores, I'm snacking on that.
Fun fact, guys, yesterday for lunch, when I showed up, we had farm fresh salad, and it was a good one. Like, it was so nice.
I just come out here with my basket, and I have a lettuce bed we call a salad bar over here.
Yep.
And we just cut it. And
She grew everything but the mushrooms
yeah.
in that salad, and we even had chicken that was from here as well.
Yeah.
And they got a thing called a freeze dryer. I've heard about freeze dryer, but I knew nothing about them. Like, I didn't know how they worked, so we talked about that yesterday. I need to get me a freeze dryer.
Well, that's what we ate for the chicken on the
Yep.
salads. With
Yeah.
some freeze-dried chicken.
And she sent me home some stuff. I got like a whole dozen eggs in like a little jar. That all I gotta do is add 2 spoonfuls of hot water, and I'm ready to eat some eggs.
And I got a couple meals in your bag of goodies. that
Oh,
I'm sending
nice.
home.
Yeah, she's also sending home some starts for Destiny, and
Tons of
some
seeds.
seeds,
Yep.
and some dry, freeze-dried. I gotta get the names right. Freeze-dried
I even
stuff.
stuck some jelly in there. For
Ooh,
you.
some jelly and,
And some
hot
of my
sauce.
hot sauce,
and some hot
pineapple
sauce.
curry hot sauce.
Yeah, which I tried yesterday on some other little things that
Sourdough
she freeze dries. Yeah, sourdough crap. Ooh, well, look at her.
Oh, and then supper last night too. Came
Yeah,
from-
her was, hold on, you can see me. Zucchini lasagna. I've never had zucchini lasagna before. Absolutely amazing. Honestly, I might prefer it to normal.
It was actually made with goat meat.
made.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so then I've got my, this is the first year I'm doing the big boy hybrids. So that's kind of what these are. I've got one beef steak. I planted really, really early in the greenhouse and lost a little bit to some frost when we were on the cruise.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, of course, more cherries. I got a small zucchini patch up here, but I've got a bunch of zucchinis inside the greenhouse. And then these are my peanuts.
That's exciting.
I know. Each peanut plant is going to produce anywhere from 100 to 100 plus peanuts.
Fun fact, guys, in Florida, all the convenience stores, you can get boiled peanuts, Cajun or regular. Up here, that's not a thing. Like, I haven't had a boiled peanut since I've been in Arkansas. So the fact that she's growing peanuts, cool, because I miss Cajun boiled peanuts. One of my favorite
I'll
things
have
to
to
snack
figure
on.
that out.
Yep.
Yeah, and then of course the strawberries, and I interplant onions, so the onions help repel pests.
Is that why you put the basil in with the
Yeah. So,
tomatoes as well?
well, like I was talking to Destiny last night, some of the sweet basils can get burnt by the sun.
Yeah.
And not only do the basil plants help ward off pests of the tomato, but they also provide like a shade cover kind of.
I know.
So, yep.
The things you learn.
Yeah.
Things you
And
learn.
I harvest off of these all the time and then dehydrate them. So, and then use them in simmer pots and cook with them daily. And then I've got a whole boatload of more herbs up there. I've got Nana's Garden, the grandkids helped me make.
Nice.
And all like mullein and peppermint and flowers and all that. And this is
pretty
the
impressive.
salad bar. So once it goes to bolt, I actually let it grow, and the bunnies eat this. The chickens will eat this. Romaine is what we cut off and ate yesterday.
I like romaine.
Yep. And then of course your salad also had some peas in it, fresh peas from the garden. So I've been picking peas daily. I have to come through today. And then of course beans. Oh, we also had beans from the garden yesterday.
Really good.
Yep.
With some freeze-dried bacon.
Oh no, that wasn't freeze dried.
No.
That was actually fresh bacon.
Oh, fresh bacon.
But I do have some green beans and bacon freeze dried.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And then I keep snapdragons and different flowers around the garden for pollination. And we'll get to that other one. And of course my, oh, I got a scape I need to pull. My garlic is over here. And pull the scapes off, and that will put more of the energy into bulb making.
I really want to get into growing garlic.
Yeah. I've got 2 different strains of garlic in here. You can actually take these and eat these too.
Huh.
Yep. And then I got my grapes up there. Of course, I still have more plants that I don't have places for. And then this is actually butternut squash. And this was my pre-compost bin. And I'm still eating butternut squash from last year's harvest.
Oh.
And I brought the scraps out and I tilled them into my compost.
Yeah.
And they grew.
Nice. I've never had butternut squash. I heard you can do all kinds of
I'll
stuff with
send
it.
one home.
But
I have like 5 or 6
I've
left.
never had it before.
And then in here we've got spaghetti squash growing, tons of oregano, and tons of squash. Of course, I'm way behind planting now, but I've got 3 different kinds of watermelons, more flowers, and loofahs.
Oh, loofahs.
Loofahs.
I love the hoop coop greenhouse. That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I love it too. And then I've got pineapple.
Oh, nice.
I have 2 pineapples growing.
They're not upside down, are
No. And then still some more rosemary because I love rosemary. And this is garden 1.0. 2.0 is up top, and we'll take you guys back and show you that later.
they? Be careful with them upside down pineapples, guys. Apparently, I have learned that's the thing.
Yeah, you don't do that. And
Oh,
then this is one of my flower gardens.
and rabbits. Let me show y'all some rabbits real quick.
Oh yeah, we got babies.
They're pulling hair, got babies.
There's fresh babies in that one.
That's the bad mama.
Yeah, she only got 2, and they are still alive this morning. So these just birthed yesterday. So we, Snowball has 7 or 8, and Black-Eyed Susan had 7 and only 2 lived.
You can see the fur moving, but you can't see them.
Yeah, and then Sweet Pea, she pulled hair again. We don't know what she's doing.
She don't even know
She
what
don't
she's
even know
done.
what she's doing. And then my grapes.
Grapes?
Yep. This is actually getting moved up to the orchard. And of course I harvest all my rabbit poo
Yeah.
for my,
That's that. That's that gold.
it is. And then over here I've got celery, fennel. I love fennel on a pizza. And since I make all our pizzas homemade, love fennel. And then some larkspur, and then chamomile and calendula for my herbs and stuff, for my salves and all that. And a note to brighten up the egg yolks in your eggs for your chickens. You can pop these off and feed them to your chickens.
Huh.
And snapdragons, pansies, rose roses.
Rose mushroom. And then we got this cutie right here. That's my friend.
That's Miss Maya. Yep.
Very cool.
And then the pepper plateau and the rest of the orchard.
All of that going
Yep.
uphill because we got work to do.
Yep.
Right.
All right, so I'm going to hand the camera off to a better filmer than me. And yeah, we got to get some work done. This stove is heavy.
It is.
So,
We got
yeah, and he quit State Farm. So now he's got blue pants on instead of khakis. So here you go.
He's a night shifter,
Oh,
so
be careful with the touch screen. It will shut it off.
no, we don't want that. Oh my gosh. Give him a little grace. He's already been up all hours.
I ain't messing with nobody that's be in the back for me. My back is shot. I'll supply the knowledge all day long.
Well, we did do some pressure points, and that gave you some relief.
It helped a little bit for sure.
There, you got it.
Now we're cooking with bacon grease.
What do you think, David? Is it tight enough? Because you be the judge. It's your stove now.
Yeah. I mean, it's all in the operator, honestly. We see how smooth operator he is.
No pressure.
He's a smooth operator.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't know if Tim's tractor will be able to lift that.
You got a bingo! Might be able to give it one shot.
I don't know. If I weren't filming, I'd be hiding so I didn't have to watch.
You gotta make sure you can run a real tractor.
I'm just gonna close my eyes. You guys gonna have to tell me how it turns out.
Right off the brake.
Watch that gas line, babe. Oh, that was an overkill. Everybody tell David he looks better in blue.
That takes a minute, but when you gotta run a real New Holland,
Yeah. Well, after driving both blue tractors in this war that they got going on here. Oh, Tim over there at Ridge Life with his fake tractor, and then a real New Holland tractor. I'm gonna have to say this is a much better tractor right here. A lot more power, a lot more horsepower, real smooth controls. It doesn't make that squeaky noise that Tim's does. You know, when you have like a toy, like a squeaky toy for a dog or something like that, it's kind of like
got the little bicycle.
yeah, that's like Tim's tractor. This is just raw horsepower. Raw horsepower.
It's a beast.
Well, that did go way smoother than, like, I had one eye open, one eye closed.
Yeah. Well, once it got into gear, and just to be fair, guys, I had it in gear and stuff. She's just got a. It's just like an old Ford. It's got a couple little tricks.
You got to slap it a little.
Yeah.
Do you want this one before you open one of those? Just
Yeah, we're gonna use them all. Whatever we need. Probably gonna have to go up underneath the handles, in between the dials. Probably make it right here. Yeah, I think this was a better call.
yeah, for
Laying
sure.
it down for this long.
See, when I hauled it here, I had it on my little 5x8, so it
Yeah.
couldn't roll too far, and it's got side rails. That's where this.
Well, my
does-
biggest concern was not the haul. It's going up that mountain on 360.
Yeah.
This now I can just kind of shoot because it's gonna bounce and you know.
You might have to like. I noticed that it was like ratchet strapped so tight that the oven door corner kind of got a little
Well,
wonky.
this one, it's just.
Yeah, you have to
Metal.
straighten it out.
Yeah, that's fine.
You might know a guy that knows a little something about some metal work.
Yeah, a little. I mean,
Little something, something.
yeah, the channel was
I had big dreams for it.
No, we'd have to go all the way to the end of the rail.
Yeah. Here, why are you doing
All right, that one's hooked.
How do you have it?
that? We're going. Are you hooked over there?
I'm hooked on this part.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can on that side. But this side. You want me to pull it? Pull the slack. Ready?
Yeah. There we go.
Just don't want to get your fingers. Slide it this way, right here's where you. Alright, back her up.
Well, I can't if you hold that tail the way
my
it's
bad.
going.
Yeah, that'll work. We don't want to get too crazy with it. Then the other thing with that. I think one of you, man.
I mean, I don't see it's going anywhere, but
We got one more.
yeah.
It is Arkansas.
It is Arkansas. Well, Arkansas, we just lay it on there and put a spare tire on it, like old boy did. with
Right,
the-
right, yeah. We can post the move and try to haul a 17-foot sheet metal on a 16-foot trailer, and the only thing to tie it down was a spare tire from his truck in the
Well,
front.
to be fair, that's why I came and got this trailer, because I wasn't trying to do 35 foot on a 20.
Right.
So,
Absolutely.
because I'm from Florida.
I just run. You look. You can run hook to hook on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get your ratchets both on the same.
Do you want to crisscross them or straight over?
Crisscross applesauce?
Yeah. Like from that one.
We got a hook here.
Yeah, and there's a hook over in this corner.
Try
So-
to go right through the same one. I just want to make sure I don't hit those knobs.
No, go through the back one, Jake.
There you go. Go through right
Right in between them.
there where the other ones are.
Underneath this. Yeah.
And go. Go on the other side of that
Get
valve.
on the other side of that.
Same place the other strap's going.
There you go.
Alright. I'll hold the tension, you go ahead and do
Yeah. Kind of forgot a vital piece of this operation.
Are you gonna be happy to have your space?
I am. It just means you're cooking them for me every time I come over.
Yep. I'm happy to have a Jake. My back is killing
Yeah.
me.
Jake's kind of handy like that.
Even bending down trying to see if underneath there it started like twitching. It's getting old is not fun, guys. Take care of your body if you're young watching this.
Go behind that just because it'll keep it.
Because it'll catch up to you, let me tell you. right, guys. Well, we got it loaded. I'm gonna get on the road. We're gonna go to Come On 360. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to see all the exciting things going on, because we're taking down buildings, moving buildings, stealing trailers and stoves and all kinds of stuff like that. I'm so good at stealing, guys, that I actually got the people that own it to help. You know, that's serious.
You know, when you come in with such a smile, you can't help but just give service. You're like, you know what?
Hey, that's what family's for.
Absolutely. So make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you go over to White Rock Homestead, White Rock Nation, and subscribe to them guys, because they've got tons of stuff going on out here, and they absolutely got it looking amazing around here. The difference since I've been here last, which has been about, what, 4 months, 5 months?
Yeah.
Something like that. Your birthday.
Yeah.
So to now is insane. It looks totally different pulling in the driveway now. Love the garden,
Thank you.
by the way. Love the groceries,
Right.
by the way. Intrigued about the freeze drying right there. I need to get some of that in my life just as soon as I get a house and somewhere to stay and electricity and water.
Ah, you know, the little things.
You know.
The little things.
The you know, essentials. The essential stuff. But it's a good time. Thanks, Jake. Appreciate you. No, that's not Jake with State Farm. As you see, he don't have khakis on.
He used to be an insurance.
Yeah. But I love every single one of y'all. And until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure. Hit it.